All right, welcome back. I'm now going to continue my 32 and 32 with the Atlanta Falcons. They are now in year two of the post Matt Ryan era, so obviously there's going to be some changes, uh, quite a lot of new faces and quite a new places, if that makes any sense at all. So last year they drafted Desmond Ritter. He is going to be their quarterback of the future. They still have Mariota in their system, so I'm sure Mariota is more going to be like a mentor kind of thing as he tries to get Desmond to flourish and fly as the Falcons' number one guy. So last season they finished the season 7-10, yet another below 500 record. But if I have to be completely honest, I do see this kind of being the end of their downfall, and they should honestly start to climb up here pretty soon. I'm not quite sure if we're going to get to next season, might be the year after, but I do believe the Atlanta Falcons have a bright future coming sooner rather than later. So a few additions that they have added in the offseason. Jesse Bates the third. He is coming over from, pull up his stats here real quick, from the Cincinnati Bengals. So obviously he has a little bit of postseason experience being with the Bengals. David Onyemata, a defensive tackle. I do apologize. And he is just coming off a campaign with the New Orleans Saints. Oh, wow, he's been with them since 2016. So staying in the division, as I've said in many of my videos, it's very common for guys to leave and want to kind of stick it to their old teams, especially in their old division. So he is now coming from the Saints organization to the Falcons organization. And the third one, Caden Ellis, a linebacker. He is coming over from the New Orleans Saints as well. So it seems like if you're in that same division, you're almost guaranteed to be playing against your former team. That just seems to be more of a common theme than not. A couple of subtractions. Isaiah Oliver, a cornerback, he is now a member of the San Francisco 49ers. And Rashawn Evans is now a member of. Is he even playing? Hold on a second. Maybe he's just gone. He did play last season with the Atlanta Falcons. Oh, he's just a free agent. Sorry. So he did play with Atlanta last year, but I guess they just didn't re-sign him. So yeah. So for the Falcons, nothing too huge. As I said before, they do have their starting quarterback, Dalton Risner. I do believe. So I can see him being a star, especially for this team. I'm not saying he's going to be the next Jalen Hurts, but maybe he can be like a B plus quarterback in this league. He hasn't shown me a whole lot, but then again, he's only played part of his rookie season, so only time will tell to see how he's able to flourish and able to develop, I guess, more or less as a quarterback. So for the Falcons, I got to say, coming into the 2023-2024 season, I could see them being like an 8-9 team, honest to God. I'd be shocked if they finished any higher than that. Again, like I said, they do have a bright future ahead of them, but there's just so much inconsistency and so many newer faces and newer players compared to having veterans on your team, which can obviously help you get into a better role. But I do believe they'll finish at least 8-9, maybe 9-8 to kind of get over that 500 hump. But I don't see them getting any better than that. But as I've said before, maybe in 2 years from now, 3 years from now, you can see them honestly fly. And I wouldn't be surprised if they got another NFC South crown here in the future. But yeah, if I'd make my prediction, I say they finish maybe a game or two better than their previous season. But that's honestly about it. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, take care.